What's up, guys? It's your boy Jay Cleve. Just finished grilling the chicken. Been grilling, well, actually smoking for 2 hours and 45 minutes. If you take a look at it, Ryan, stop laughing. Come on in. See? That's what I get. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay Cleve. Got my man Ronald behind the camera.
You know what it is.
That's right. So today we are going to be smoking some chicken. But not just smoking some chicken. We're going to do this beer can chicken style. If you don't know about it, you're about to see what we're going to do. Not only are we going to be smoking some chicken beer can chicken style, we're also going to be grilling some mixed vegetables. Now, all these vegetables have already been cleaned, washed, countertops, everything has been cleaned, washed, sterilized. We're also going to be talking about Black History Month during our smoke talk. Now, before we get into any of that, make sure you guys like, share, and hit that bell so you can stay in tune with all the videos that we have coming up and you know what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and get this chicken clean. We're going to clean off the excess fat. We're also going to clean this chicken in some water and vinegar. So we'll be right back. Welcome back. We just finished washing the chicken with water and vinegar, cleaning out the excess fat. Now we're going to go ahead and season the chicken. So the first thing you want to do is when you're before you start seasoning the chicken, you want to go ahead and rub some oil all over the chicken, whether it's olive oil or your preference of oil. I'm going to use some grapeseed 100% oil. And the importance of utilizing the oil before you put the seasoning on, because once you start smoking the chicken, it's going to give that chicken a real good crispy flavor, a crispy taste. Not flavor, but crispy taste. But not only that, it's going to give it a nice, good, smoky color. So let's go ahead, let's start putting the oil on. We're gonna rub it down and then we're gonna get the seasoning going. All right, so gonna pour some on my little brush right here, and we're just gonna rub it all on. Don't wanna put too much, don't wanna be too heavy, but just enough to go ahead and rub it all on. All right. Oh yeah, look at that. Put this right here. There we go. Rub that baby all on. Make sure you're getting all the little parts and everything there. Don't flip it over. All right. Just pour it on all on there. There you go. All right, so we're just gonna rub this all on. Get that on there. Make sure everything is looking good. The arms and the legs. All right. And now that we have the oil on, we're gonna go ahead and start seasoning the chicken. So one of the first things I like to use is adobo. It has great flavor. It gives it a great base for the other seasoning. They're all gonna blend very well. So I'm gonna start off with some adobo. Then I'm also going to use some garlic powder. I'm actually running kind of low, so I gotta get some more garlic powder. We're also gonna use some onion powder to season this up with. Some black pepper. But what's really going to make this thing really stand out and you're going to taste some really great flavor, this what I use is called Caribbean jerk chicken. You can go to your local grocery store, pick this up, but it has some good spice, some good flavor. It's really going to make this chicken taste very well. Now, we told you guys it's not just regular chicken, it's beer can chicken style. So we have to use some beer. So the beer that we're going to be using is some Budweiser. Budweiser. Remember that commercial? If you don't, you're probably too young, but I'm young too, so it doesn't matter. But we're going to be using some Budweiser as far as the beer to utilize, but we're not just going to use Budweiser. We're going to make sure that when the chicken is on top of the beer and it's cooking, it's going to be infused with not just the beer, but some other great flavors. So we're going to also use some minced garlic. That's going to mix very well with the beer. And then we're also going to use some jerk seasoning. Oh my gosh. And this is the spicy kind. Those of you who know me, I love spicy foods. I know Ronald, I know you love spicy foods. So we're going to utilize this. We're going to mix this in the beer and it's going to be very great. And it's also going to have a little bit of water in there as well. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's start seasoning this chicken up. just finished seasoning the chicken. Now we're gonna get the can ready, put the beer in, and then we're gonna get the chicken on top of the beer. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this up. I already opened it up, so I am going to pour the beer in here. Oh, it's fizzing a little bit. Let me let it die down. But you don't want to necessarily fill it up all the way.
There you go.
Ooh, that was refreshing. All right. So we have some beer in here. Also, got my spoon that I had. Also want to mix it with a little bit of jerk seasoning. Okay. That's going to give it that good spice. You want to mix it up in there. This is going to be delicious, guys. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
So, I'm going to put that in there. We're going to go ahead and put the top on. Oh, nope. Let's add, we got to add some more beer in here. There we go. Going to go ahead and put the top on. All right, so the top is on that. Now we're going to go ahead and put this chicken on. I got to put this other glove on real quick. All right, so let's go ahead, get this chicken on, and then we'll still season it up because, you know, I was flipping it on both sides so you can see some of the seasoning came off. So you want to put this chicken on here, put those legs inside. Now, one of the things that you want to do, the wings are one of the most exposed parts when you are smoking a chicken. So you want to take the wings and you want to tuck them back. The reason why is, if you don't tuck them back, if you leave them out like this, once it's smoking, these are going to burn a whole lot faster, cook a whole lot faster. These are going to be really crispy. Now, if you like crispy wings, be my guest. But the best thing to do it to make sure everything is cooking together is tuck these wings back. All right? And then we got this nice tray right here, so all the drippings are going to come back into the tray. So, now that we have that there, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more seasoning because I want to make sure this thing is good. Add a little bit more adobo. All right. A little more here. Now, I just realized something, and I forgot to do something. And this is what happened when you're cooking and you're talking. I gotta add a little bit of minced garlic. You can't forget about the minced garlic. So I'm gonna put this back down, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some minced garlic in. Listen, sometimes you're gonna forget some things, but this is what it's all about. Remember, you put it back in there. Oh my, oh. This is gonna be great. So we're gonna go ahead, put this on. I know I just took my glove off. Don't worry, my hands is clean. Even though I don't have a glove, my hands are clean. They're washed. Always want to make sure you're washing your hands and keeping everything sterilized. I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna get my hands cleaned again. The wings are still tucked back. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get this on the grill. We'll see you shortly. Wait, we're not going to the grill yet. I forgot to tell you guys one thing. So remember we talked about we're gonna inject the chicken. That's also gonna help for the flavor, putting the water, the moisture inside. So I've already mixed this up. So this is a little bit of water, some beer, some island jerk seasoning again, and we mix that all up, and we're gonna go ahead and inject the chicken. So I have my spoon, and I go ahead and mix it up, and we're just gonna inject it in different parts of the chicken. Okay, just gonna go ahead, pull it back. I'm about to play doctor, okay? So where you want to put it is in some of the thick parts of the meat, like the chest cavities, where the cavity is at, where the chest, where the breast is at, and you want to go ahead.
So you're saying you're giving it breast injections right now?
Yes, yes. That is exactly correct. Once she's done, she's gonna look a whole lot better. All right, but you want to inject both sides. So go ahead and get this thing injected. Different parts. Oh. All right. Make sure we inject some of the leg. There we go. And what I'm doing is I'm coming up and going down, and the reason why I'm doing that is because if you try to go from under and up, it's just all the moisture, the stuff that you're putting in the injection is going to come out. All right, so now that we're done, it's filled up. Now let's go ahead and get this on the grill. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay Cleve. Got your man Ronald.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
This is Smoke Talk. Now, this is the month of February, so February is an important month for us, although the whole year is important for us, but this is the month where we recognize Black History Month.
Absolutely.
Now, before we get into that, we're going to talk a little bit about what we're smoking and what we're drinking.
Yeah.
So, we're both smoking on some Drew Estate cigars. This brand in particular is Acid. I'm smoking on an Extraordinary Larry. Now, infused in this cigar is some cherry and some botanicals.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm smoking on flowers.
Yeah.
A little bit of flowers, a good kind, though, guys. But with that being said, Ronald, what are you smoking on?
Like you said, Acid. This is a Coba Grande, medium body. Both of these are Nicaraguan. This is, they don't say exactly what it's infused with as far as the aromatics, but it's a very aromatic cigar.
Ooh.
So you definitely catch the flavors in the air as somebody smoking it. So go out there and catch it. So go out there and get you one, enjoy it, and just take the time, just sit back and get you a good smoke on.
Yeah, definitely. Now, in terms of what we're drinking, we're both drinking on Knob Creek Kentucky Straight Whiskey Rye Whiskey. Okay, so Knob Creek Straight Kentucky Rye Whiskey. I think I said it right.
You said it right twice.
We're smoking whiskey, okay? Rye whiskey.
We're smoking whiskey.
Now let's get into the important part of this smoke talk. We're talking about Black History Month because it's very important because, people, especially Black people, people of, just not Black people, people of color, they paved the way for us, and we want to get into, why that's important. And Ronald, with your perspective, why is Black History Month important?
Well, in the United States, Black history is American history.
Yeah.
I mean, the black people have infused into this country. They built a lot of this country.
Yeah.
A lot of the times not getting the recognition that they deserve.
Correct.
As you go through history, you'll see a lot of prominent figures that just have sacrificed so much for us so that we can enjoy some of the pleasures that we have today.
Yeah.
And also, aside from Black history, as Black people, we need to get to know our family history.
Yes.
Trace our family lineage, beyond the few generations that we know.
Right.
So we can actually trace back to maybe the country in Africa you came from.
Exactly.
So just get out there, do some research, do some reading, and get to know your family lineage across multiple generations.
Excellent. Yeah. And that's important, bro. That's very important, my brother. So guys, Black History Month is extremely important. So we highly recommend you, we implore you to go out there, do your due diligence, look up your Black history, because especially look at the profession that you're in. There are people from back in the day in our history that have paved the way for us to be able to enjoy and do the things that we do. Let's take, for instance, baseball. Jackie Robinson had to go through stripes and had to go through a lot and endure a lot to be able to pave the way for people to be in baseball right now, people of color. Let's look at Jesse Owens. He was a prominent figure that ran track and field that allowed people like me, when I used to run track and field, to be able to enjoy that particular sport. Let's look at Martin Luther King. He was a civil rights activist. He fought for rights that we have today that we didn't have back in the day. Let's even look at now Barack Obama. He paved the way to show that there's no limit of the heights that we can achieve, the level that we can achieve as black people. He was the president of the United States. But not only that, let's go back and look at our family history, because that's important. You know, because there's some prominent people in your family, and it's important to know where you came from, to know the people who paved the way for you, or maybe why you are the way you are, where you can go. So this is Black History Month. Let's continue to do our research on not just Black history, but your family history. And so with that being said, my brother,
Yeah, man.
let's take a toast to this.
Absolutely. All right, to the ancestors.
Ooh, that's good.
Very good. And Big Smoke.
Big smoke, baby.
Which these birds would just get out of here.
I know. This is Smoke Talk.
Mhm.
We'll see you soon. Let's get back to the beer can chicken now.
Absolutely. The cigar pretty good.
Yo, it is good though. I might stay here a little longer.
Yeah, that chicken man had to wait.
Alright guys, so we're gonna get ready to go ahead and put the chicken on the grill. Now you might say it's dark. Yes, that's because Ronald and I actually took a little more than the usual time that we wanted to smoke the cigar and enjoy some whiskey. But now we're back. We're gonna go ahead and put the chicken on the grill. So we're gonna put the chicken on the grill. You want your grill to be around 300 degrees. As of right now, and the way you can measure that is by having what's called a thermometer probe. So we have a probe inside the grill. Right now the grill is at, if you can see that, it's 290. Not bad, so we're gonna regulate that. You want it around 300 degrees. Halfway through the cook, we're gonna put a probe inside the chicken. We're gonna cook the chicken for about 2 to 2.5 hours. You want the internal temp of the chicken to be 175. So we're gonna go ahead, get the chicken on the grill, and then we're gonna leave it. And halfway through the cook, we're gonna check it, look at the color of the skin, and then we're gonna put a probe inside the thigh. All right, so let's go ahead and get this chicken on the grill. Oh, also what I did was, if you can see, I added some, this is called butcher twine. It's like string. So we utilize that to go ahead and hold the wings together. This has a very good high temperature resistance, so it's not gonna burn. You don't wanna put it on direct fire, but off the fire, it has a very high resistant heat, so it'll be good. It's not gonna burn off. So we utilize that. You put that on different meats or fish to hold things together. So we do have butcher twine paper. So we're gonna put that right there. We're gonna go ahead and close it, and we're gonna leave it just like that. We're not gonna touch it. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys, so the chicken is now on the grill. While the chicken is on the grill, we're gonna prepare the mixed vegetables. So these are some of the mixed vegetables that I like to use when I'm making my grilled mixed vegetables. So I have some kale that I cut up and I washed with some vinegar and water. Then I also have some mushrooms that I'm gonna cut up as well. I have some yellow peppers, green peppers, red peppers, green peppers. I have some zucchini, some squash, and I told you guys I love spice, so a jalapeno pepper. And then the seasoning that I love to use, I love garlic and herb. They have a really good blend as far as, especially on vegetables, it's really, really good. So I have a roasted garlic and herb. You can get this from your local grocery store. And then I also have a garlic and herb marinade. You can also get this from your local grocery store. So this is really gonna set the flavor in all of these things, okay? Then we also have the minced garlic that we're gonna add there as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. we're halfway through the cook. We have another hour to an hour and a half left. So we just finished putting a probe inside the thigh like we talked about earlier today. It's clocking around 145. We need the chicken to get to 175 where it's, it's good to eat. So let's take a look. We're gonna look at the skin, the texture, the color. So we're gonna see where it's at right now and make sure it's looking good. So let's turn on this light real quick. Oh, there we go, there we go. Let's take a look. It's looking good so far, guys. So that's what you want. There's some dripping in the pan. It's a little bit of drippings. You can use that to put back on the chicken, or you can use it for some gravy, whatever you want to use it for. But we're just gonna close it up, let it finish cooking, let everything render together. And then once we're done, we're gonna bring it back, bring it inside. And once we're done, we're gonna let it sit for about a good 15 to 20 minutes. One thing you wanna know is this: when you're done cooking, especially when you're smoking foods, you don't want to immediately take it off and cut into it. After you take it off, you want it just to sit, because those juices, you want it to absorb back into the meat. So we're gonna let that, once we're done, we're gonna take it off, let it absorb back into the meat, and then we're gonna cut into it, and it's gonna be great. Stay tuned. Hey guys, so we're back. We just took the chicken off the grill. It's been smoking for 2 hours and 45 minutes. So what we're gonna do is let the chicken sit, let it render, let all the juices soak back up into the meat, because if you cut it right now, it's gonna come all out. So we're gonna let it sit, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the grill the vegetables. They're gonna be great. We're gonna let the vegetables grill, bring it all back in, and show you guys the finished product. Can't wait to see you. Stay tuned. All right guys, so we're back. Got the chicken inside, it's resting. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grill the vegetable. So let's take it in. So what we have is we have some mats. You can have some foil down, but what we do is we got some mats going, and we're gonna grill the vegetables. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour it out. Oh man, that's good. It sounds good. We're gonna let it grill out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix it all out. Mix all the vegetables out. Just gonna let it grill. It's gonna be good. Just make sure we can see what's going on. There we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it sit there and grill for about a good 2 minutes. Let it sit. We're gonna open it up, flip it over, then let it grill another 2 minutes, then take it off. It's gonna be good. What's up guys, welcome back. So we just finished grilling the mixed vegetables. We took the chicken out. It's been sitting for about 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes, a little more than 20 minutes, 20, 25 minutes. But what we're gonna do now, we took it out, we're gonna go ahead and cut into the bone. So let's see what we're working with. It's gonna be good. Once we're done, we're gonna go ahead and make a plate, show you guys. We got people who wanna eat, family. So let's go in. Oh man. All right. Let's taste it. Let's taste it. Let's cut it up. Let's cut it up. Oh, sooky. Now, here we go. My bad, guys. I'm not sure why Ronald cut the camera off. I was enjoying myself. It was good. But I know why he cut it off. Because it was too good. I was getting in my moment, my own zen. But guys, this was great. This was a great beer can chicken. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna cut up the chicken. We're gonna put it on a plate, have a little presentation for you guys, and enjoy yourself. But remember, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. This is Smoke and Grill Brothers. We're gonna see you next time. What's up, Fab?
What's up, Scissor? Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, that's key. You know, the importance of is learning your history, know your history. You know, read up on some of the people that helped pave the way, that put us in this position to make us be able to do what we can do now. You know, but not only that, like Ronald said, excuse me, I'm breathing it in while I sit my face. Oh man, that was good. You know what? Another blue.
Just come on in whenever you're ready. We can stop. Like,
Are
do
you
a
still
pause.
filming?
Yes. Just come on in. Like, really come on in.
I thought you said come on in.
Pause. Yeah. Pause.
All right, guys, so we're back. So we just finished smoking the chicken. We've been smoking it for 2 hours and 45 minutes. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna let the chicken rest. And then what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go back to the grill and grill the vegetables. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be magnificent. It's gonna be luscious. So stay tuned.